Welcome back to Creative Excuses, where today I am going to explain that Zos destroyed, broke, made Arcanist absurdly overpowered with their most recent patch. Now, I didn't realize this on Monday, and I haven't seen anyone else talk about it yet, but here is the biggest problem with Arcanist as it stands now. They changed Fate Carver to direct damage. Now that doesn't sound like a big difference. That doesn't sound like a big change. And actually it's supposed to be a nerf, right? It was supposed to make it so that Gravelord Sacrifice from the Gravelord skill line doesn't buff it anymore, so it reduces the damage. But here's the problem. There are unintended consequences, and the number one unintended consequence is now Reaving Blows from the champion points applies to the beam. That means beam can heal you as you use it. That is absurdly strong, and it's so strong you can see it in the footage right now. This is one of the hardest hitting world bosses in the entire game in Westfield. I haven't tested the Solstice ones, but this is, when this came out, I was like, holy hell, this thing hits hard. And it does. And we are totally fine. We don't have any heals on our bar. We have a shield from Pragmatic Fate Carver, and we have the like tiny little heal that comes with Cephaliarch's Flail, and we have Reaving Blows. There are no other heals on the bar. We're not relying on health recovery. This is insane. Look, just look, like I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I don't even have a lot of armor. I've got like 18k armor or something. Like I'm not tanky. This is just an Oaken Soul, 1-bar Arcanist. And I can do this while hitting insanely hard. This build right here that you're seeing can parse for like 56k on a 3-mil dummy. This hits as hard in AoE as my single target arcane archers, and it can heal itself while it does it, and heal itself quite a freaking lot. It's absurd. So what you're going to see in the video is this world boss, and then you're going to see me go and do something absolutely stupid. I didn't slot any heals on the bar. I did swap out one enchant instead of a flame enchant. I put a stamina restore enchant. But other than that, it's this exact same setup. Well, it's the exact same other than the sets. I used the Maelstrom Lightning Staff and Narynith in the dungeon, but I used Macabre Vintage on this fight because I had it on from testing something else. Anyway, mostly the same setup. It's a damage setup. There's no extra defensive stuff going on. It's literally Reaving Blows, the shield on Fate Carver, and the heal on Cephaliarch's Flail, and a little bit of armor. And I'm going to go solo Veteran Hard Mode Valkyrie Hold. I did all of the bosses. They were mostly pretty easy. One of them gave me a little trouble, and I did die on 2 of them, and I died against the ads. The ads in there are insane because the tramplers are just so annoying. But I did the dungeon. I soloed Veteran Hard Mode Valkyrie Hold without a heal on my bar on a 1-bar Arcanist. What the hell, Zos? I'm all for power creep. Power creep's fun, right? But this is insane. Why would I play something else when this is available? Fate Carver is too strong. It's too strong. This is insane. Anyway, Valkyrie Hold coming up. Then at the end of the video, you'll get to see that I also did the first boss in Veteran Corollary, Maligalig, the giant crab thing that slices your head off. That thing, I did that on Veteran. I did try the second boss in there, and that was where I ran into the limitations of the setup. I think you could get it to do it. You just need a little bit more defensive juice than what I was given it. But for the Maligalig and my attempt at Corollary, I did swap out one of the skill lines. Instead of using Adric Spear, which I'll show you the superstar for this right now, instead of using Adric Spear like I did in Valkyrie Hold and on this boss, I used Storm Calling so that I could get access to Crit Surge, which is basically a Ring of the Pale Order. So you've got Crit Surge plus Reaving Blows, and everything works together on the beam, and you're just so freaking resilient. It's insane. I don't know what they were thinking. Changing the beam to direct damage instead of just nerfing it or saying Gravelord Sacrifice doesn't apply to it was just a bad idea. It needs to be dot damage, otherwise it's too strong. It's just too strong. If you look at trials, it is very possible that people are just going to run beam builds with Reaving Blows and drop one of their healers. Or maybe one of their healers becomes just another support DPS. Like, you can get so freaking much healing out of the beam especially in a trial group. And if there's cleave, you're gonna get so much healing. Like single target, it's already enough healing, and then in freaking AoE, it's an absurd amount. You get 6 targets that you're hitting for like 50k a tick. It's disgusting. Something has to be done, to be honest. I think the beam needs to go back to being dot damage, and I think Gravelord's Sacrifice needs to change. If it doesn't happen, then I don't see a reason why you wouldn't play a beam build this next patch, especially if you're into 1-bar builds. A 1-bar beam build was already really good, and now it's just insane. Now, this is just the stuff that I showed you. Before I recorded all this to show you guys, I actually went into Vodastron Hollows with this build, and I wanted to see if it could handle it, because I didn't know. I was like, it's a lot of healing, but like maybe Vodastron can, you know, beat it. No. Vodastron was easy, and I got the best score I've ever gotten by a country mile. It was insane. I got 312k score in Vodastron. I did it in 20 minutes on a 1-bar Arcanist without a heal on the bar. Zos, please do something. And if you don't, then buff the hell out of everything else, please, because Fate Carver right now is going to run the game. It's already been running the game since it came out, and it's just gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse. I don't see how this is good for the game. Please fix it. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys. It was fun playing this stuff, but the power is just, oh, it's just too much. All right, I'll see you all in the next excuse.
Accept your fate. This is my home, and no other! You spoilers! Keep your filthy paws off my honored dead! lawbreakers! I said to keep the fight out there! Oh, you aren't my guards. Nor you leechmen. We've won then?
Is mine. Faulty heads. As will you. Only ash will remain.
Father, Jarl Skjoromor is dead.
scaly hide.